Side of this zone. He should never have thrown that football.
Throwing into coverage, and we'll give you a look here at have a look at it. Cedric Brown running it back, and there's Dorsey.
Number 80, Dorsey, coming downfield, running a deep curl pattern, but there's Brown, the free safety, read it well, right into the strength of the defense.
Back the other way, and it'll be Tampa Bay's ball. And to the line for no gain on the play, and it was Lewis Carter carrying for Tampa Bay. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Whitney Paul makes the stop.
Cleveland 24, New Orleans 9 in the 4th quarter. The Giants nothing, Dallas 7. 17-yard pass from Roger Staubach to Tony Hill.
Well, as we said a moment ago, I don't think I'd like to be in the Giants' shoes today.
No way.
Now with the Cowboys having lost a couple, and with the Redskins riding out in front undefeated. Now they pitch it back to Carter, who looks like he stumbled and fell in the backfield, and then was covered immediately for a loss on the 25 by Sylvester Hicks. But Carter appeared to have stumbled a little bit.
There must be a high spot on that football field.
Well, that would be the only thing out of order here. This is the most magnificent facility I've ever seen.
I agree with you. Little pitch back to Carter here, number 32. Stubs his toe right here. Loses his balance. Maybe it's a good thing he did, because he was getting ready to get smacked anyway. He got hit anyway.
Hicks put a good kiss on him anyway. Williams rolling. Williams rips it. It's complete to Owens at the 10. Owens is to the 5, still driving inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Tampa Bay. Boy, Doug Williams now putting on a second-half show here. It started with a minute to go in the first half.
Well, he's sprinting out to the right. He throws the ball hard enough, setting up. And now sprinting out, he really puts a lot of stuff on it. That ball had to be thrown perfect.
And it puts Tampa Bay now in business. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line with a 10-point lead, 16-6 over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Has a job to do. It reaches for Black & Decker.
Player injured on the play was Kurt Schumacher, number 78, the left tackle. Picked up from San Francisco in waivers this year. He's done a good job, and he's been replaced now by number 68, Dan Medlin. And I want to tell you, he's from North Carolina State.
That's not a bad place to be from. Pretty nice school, pretty nice country.
Yes, Roman, we all remember. Tampa Bay 1st and goal at the 4. They'll have Williams, Bell, DuBose in the backfield. Johnny Davis has just gone off the field. DuBose has replaced him at fullback. Carter it is at tailback. They line up in the power I, and now they shift. Wing T. They give it to Carter. Driving left side about a yard. Nothing more than that, because at the 3 ran into Sylvester Hicks. 248 pounds, 6'4" rookie.
Just a straight hitter right up the pipe, the tailback. The Chiefs defense, they're not giving up. They're hanging in there pretty tough. Here's the score, Houston and Oakland. Well, no score. And here's the Rams and the 49ers, 7-3. 49ers fought back, 25-yard field goal by Ray Wersching.
Well, you know, that's a great rivalry out there, Gabriel. Remember from your days.
Sure is.
You never know what's going to happen in that one. 2nd down play. They give it to Carter again. Sweeping. He'll score. Touchdown for Lewis Carter, his 2nd one of the 2nd half. Tampa Bay now has opened up a commanding lead, 22-6 with 4 minutes and 20 to go. Watch it again.
There it is, just an in sweep. Carter following the blocking there of his guard, number 68. Medlin. Is that Medlin? Number 68, Medlin, who replaced Schumacher. Good old North Carolina State boy doing the job.
Another ACC boy coming in behind him. Lewis Carter, University of Maryland, scoring, number 6, Neil O'Donoghue. In for the try after point. He missed his last chance. But not this time. This one is through. And Tampa Bay's opened up a 17-point lead over Kansas City as the Buccaneers, bidding for their 3rd win of the year to become a 500 ball club. They've been that only once in their career at 2-2. Now they're well on the way to win number 3 with a lead of 23-6, 4th period. off. Back deep waiting is Eddie Payton. There he is. You've heard of his brother Walter. Here comes Eddie. Number 34. He can go. 40, 45, 50. Look out for Eddie Payton. One man to stop him. He's on the 25-yard line. Caught from behind. The man was Bill Cesar, a free agent from the University of Miami. The only man that could stop Eddie Payton.
You know, Jim, that kind of kickoff, I'm sure Tampa's planned to do this, but this kind of kickoff can get you in trouble. We did this against Green Bay in 1967, except that they took the ball in the wedge and pitched it back to Travis Williams, who went 101 yards against us.
I'll tell you, brother Walter couldn't have done much better than that. Little Eddie, 5'8", 175. There he is, number 34, caught by Cesar from behind. But number 34 for Tampa Bay is the guy who really made the play, Cedric Brown, because he contained it. Okay, good chance here for Kansas City from the 25. Adams scrambling. Adams going to run. Adams to the 20, and out of bounds inside the Tampa Bay 20-yard line. Good coverage back in the end zone. They had both Dorsey and Marshall down there. But the deep men did a good job for Tampa Bay. Danny Reese in particular.
There he is coming back. Look, he's got Marshall. He has Marshall open, but he don't see him. Adams doesn't see Marshall.
I think Adams had a lot of other things on his mind right here. Oh, look here. Seattle, Jim Zorn and the boys. They always do a good job against the Vikings, Roman.
They do. Seattle 13, Minnesota nothing. Jim Zorn having a good day. 12-yard run for one score.
You know, that's Jack Patera against his old team. He's assistant coach in Minnesota, and he'd love to beat him, I know. Second down for Kansas City. About 4 yards to go. Up the middle, a quick trap. And the ball in there. Wally Chambers made the stop. Horace Belton's the carrier. Chambers hasn't been in that much. It was Tony Reed, number 32. Forgive me?
Don't know about that call either.
Well, they need a lot of points with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go, but why would you say that?
Well, here you are with, as you say, 3 minutes now, 35 seconds to go. Even if he gets 10 yards, it's going to take up 12, 13 seconds on the clock, and you still haven't scored. You need a score. They're too far behind to be running the football.
Third down, about 2 yards to go. Good pressure put on Adams. Adams to the end zone. Might be interference. Nope, they're saying he was going for the ball. Well, you got an argument by Walter White on that. White had a collision down there. I think it was with Curtis Jordan.
Good call. Good call. No interference there. Adams is back. He got out of traffic there. Fine move by Adams. He just tripped over his feet.
Well, back there was Danny Reese. Now penalty flag has been thrown. And this might be a verbal one because tempers were flaring a little bit when interference was not called. Walter White got tangled. Let's listen. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's the signal. So they might have questioned his ancestry a little bit. 15 yards. Let's listen.
88, unsportsmanlike conduct. Fourth down. Fourth down.
Playing the ball. He was playing the ball there, Jim. I don't think that was pass interference.
Another angle. I think you're right. I don't think there was any contact.
He was going for the interception.
I think White made the contact after he hit the turf.
Yeah.
Fourth down and long yardage for Kansas City. Fourth and about 17 yards to go. Adams to the end zone. And it is incomplete, intended for White and Marshall. It was broken up by Cedric Brown in the end zone. Incomplete. Penalty flag thrown, though, against Tampa Bay. And this could give Kansas City another chance.
Had his tight end going down the pipe there, number 88, Walter White. Might have been able to get the ball to him.
This will preserve the fourth down for Kansas City.
Boy, isn't it easy to sit up here and watch another quarterback throw the football?
You like this, right?
It's a lot easier than doing it down there, I'll tell you.
It'll be fourth down and 11. Now watch it.
Here's the drop back. He's throwing the ball down the middle. Either the wide receiver, number 89, Marshall, either broke the pattern or Adams just threw a bad ball.
He threw it right in the arms of Cedric Brown. I think he was wise not to catch it because it was a fourth down pass. Adams again, fourth down, end zone. There's Marshall. Touchdown.
Nice throw. Nice
Beautiful
throw.
catch by Marshall for the touchdown. And Kansas City has come through on 4th down. The Chiefs are still alive.
Here it is here. Adams, a corner pattern by Marshall. Fine route, good protection, right on the money.
Another angle.
Hey, Jim, the Kansas City Chiefs have just accomplished something for the first time this year. Their first touchdown pass by the air. How about that?
That's right. That's the only team in the National Football League that had not thrown a touchdown pass. And Tony Adams has come off the bench here today to get his first starting assignment. As the song goes, by George, he did it. Point is good. It becomes 23-13. 10-point lead by Tampa Bay, but still 3 minutes, 6 seconds to go. We got to see that catch by Henry Marshall one more time here with a little over 3 minutes to go in the first half. That was just a thing of beauty. Watch.
This kind of play, you have to give credit to the offensive lineman, because generally it takes 3 to 4 seconds to get this one off. Just a corner pattern to Marshall. Adams lays it up as well as it could be laid up.
And not an inch to spare back at the end of that back of the end zone. But Marshall was in there to snare it on the dead run. Just a beautifully executed play. And Kansas City has kept alive faint hopes. 23-13, 3 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Well, now the pressure falls over to the Tampa Bay offense to try and eat up some of the clock. And
onside kick here, perhaps, Jim.
Tampa Bay expecting it. They have put 9 men up within 10 yards of the restraining line. And here's Stenerud, who's been put in to kick off. Now that's a switch. And Recession has been doing the kicking off. And now here's Stenerud. And perhaps his experience is in there just for that purpose, the onside. Yep, they're going to try. Onside. Oh, they got a chance, but it's recovered by Tampa Bay. Penalty flag thrown. I think Kansas City was offsides on the play. But there you see number 86 for the Buccaneers covering that ball. That's Jim Obradovich, a tight end. Penalty marker was dropped
Kicking
on the play.
team, offside, refused. Receivers want the ball.
That was it. Chiefs and their anxiety to get down the field. You got to weigh the ball is to kick. It was on the out of your screen on the right side. Right there's the man probably who jumped the gun, number 34.
Stenerud kicked that ball about as well as you could want it to be done in that situation.
Watch again.
Nice left-footed kick.
Well, Obradovich did the smart thing, didn't try to pick it up. Covered the ball, Tampa Bay's ball. They have it at the 47-yard line of Kansas City. Leading by 10 points. Hand out to DuBose, who is smothered. Hit by Dave Lindstrom first. And then came an assistance in there by Thomas Howard, the right side linebacker. No gain on the play, loss of a yard, 2nd on 11.
Chiefs have 3 timeouts left, so they can still get the ball again. They have to stop Tampa from getting a first down.
What, that 24 yards in 1 minute and 14 seconds into the 4th period. 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the game. Tampa Bay trying to hold on here with a 10-point lead to win their 3rd game of the year. Lewis Carter into the middle. Tough yardage. Stacked up around the 45. Dave Rosemuck, first man to hit him. And now Kansas City's going to use its first timeout here to stop the clock with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go. They'll let the 2-minute warning stop it the next time. They'll try to stop the Buccaneers again and figure to get the ball with just under 2 minutes remaining in the game and still have some kind of a chance.
Here's the score, Jim. Dallas 7, New York Giants nothing. Joe Danello, Giants have scored 3 points. Joe Danello, 37-yard field goal.
7-3. And we want to remind you, too, that next weekend on CBS Sports Spectacular, the Women's Outdoor Tennis Championships, then the Jockey Club Gold Cup. That's the fall Triple Crown. That's all next Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. Don't forget, too, the world's strongest men. And Roman Gabriel thinking someday maybe getting into that.
That's right. Give me 2 years and I'll be right there with him.
You can take on Methuselah. Here we go. Third down play by Williams. Williams firing downfield. And it is caught by Owens. Out of bounds at 15. An incredible catch. He took it right away from Tim Gray.
Well, watch Williams here. He sees pressure up the middle. Good speed for a big man. Throws the ball on the run about 35 yards. Don't know how he got it in there, but he did.
Morris Owens has made some clutch catches today, and that was one of them because it keeps Tampa Bay in possession of the ball. It denies Kansas City a chance to get something going here as we come down toward the 2-minute warning. 2:08 to go in the game, and now Tampa Bay not only keeping the ball but threatening to score itself with a first down at the Kansas City 14. Well, out for a Sunday stroll, looking for a little Nassau bet. Where's the first tee? John McKay. Could be win number 3 this year for his young team. Here's a reverse play. Coming is Mucker. Mucker with the speed at the 15. Turning the corner to 10, the 5. Driven out of bounds short of the goal line. Penalty flag thrown. Penalty flag is thrown against Kansas City, I believe, after he went out of bounds.
Well, you would never expect that play to be called at this juncture of the game. That was probably one of the biggest surprises that we've had in the football game. A little reverse action, handing it off to the flanker coming around. Nobody there. Barbaro, 26, misses. And there's Rosemuck. He pops him good. It looked like Muhammad Ali.
That was the forearm. Mucker, who runs 109.8. And
Personal foul. First down.
of course, not much penalty here. It's only going to be like a 12-inch penalty, half the distance from the 1-yard line. Watch it again. Watch the forearm. There, well, we didn't get a good view of it there. But anyway, it was the forearm penalty. First and goal for Tampa Bay. They got less than a yard to go for another touchdown. They give it to DuBose, and he scores again. Jimmy DuBose scores another touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who've had it all their way in the second half.
He's fallen at guard, number 64, Greg Horton, who was acquired from the Rams, opening up a big hole.
One more
and
time.
To the big fullback. Right up the pipe, downtown.
Well, this is the biggest scoring output of the year and of the career, I think, for Tampa Bay. They've scored 24 points against, well, let's see. We'll check that in a moment. Let's watch the try for the point here by O'Donoghue. Kick is good. Tampa Bay has its 30th point and probably has iced the ball game now with just 1 minute and 58 seconds to go, the 2-minute warning, and a 17-point lead, 30-13 over the Kansas City Chiefs. And now Tampa Bay will be looking to go to New York City next week. An opportunity, Roman, to do something they've never been able to do. That is, have a winning record.
That's right. They look like a pretty good football team at this point, Jim. Their defense, which has been solid, now it looks as though their offensive line is starting to play together. They're going to put some points on the board before the season's over.
They've done that here today in the second half. They've scored 20 points in the second half, and actually 27 points in the last 31 minutes of the ball game, as it turns out, because they score with 31 seconds to go in the half. Coming up, New York Giants trying to hold off the Dallas Cowboys, and they're going to find them in an ornery mood after the loss to the Washington Redskins. It's 7-3 at last report, so hasn't been that much happen. We're going to be joining in there. Well, there's Eddie Payton, Walter Payton's kid brother, 5'8", 175, and he almost electrified this crowd a moment ago with a great run back and almost went all the way. They don't kick it to him. They're going to lateral it back up. It's going to be kept here by an up lineman. Up over the 30 comes Clarence Sanders and piled up around the 31 or 32. Sanders was looking around for Payton and couldn't find him. Oh, with 1 minute and 52 seconds to go here, the picture's been set to today. Our producer, Tom O'Neill, smiling Irishman, and Duke Struck, the director today. Seen a lot of great replays, different angles of the game. Rube Kopanex, the pride of the Villa Carre, and the other men who've been in charge of the telecast today here from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Desperation now for the Chiefs. It's hit to McLean at the 39, short of a first down.